What's going on, Alabama fans? This is Brandon, aka Fresh, COO of Touchdown Alabama. And I've tried to wait. I tried to contain myself from dropping this video. I'm not quite sure that the last video is at 750 likes just yet. Y'all know what to do though. And you're gonna want to smash the like button on this one. Give me the 750 though. Please give me the 750. That's the new goal. Not taking anything less. You're gonna want to hit the like button. So please do that. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. This video is scorching hot. I couldn't hold on to it because it was burning a hole in my pocket. All right. And that is the Christian Leary video that I promised y'all. And if you watched the 8-day game, I know the replay, I believe, came on the other night. And you may not have been able to watch it live on Saturday, but if you were able to watch the replay, you saw some things that I'm sure were very encouraging, very impressive. Maybe some other things that were not as encouraging in the moment. But if you did watch, you should have seen Christian Leary not just jump, but absolutely skyrocket off of your screen. All right. We're talking about a player who came out of the class of 2021, was kind of thrust into action last year in very limited spot duty as a running back, was recruited as a wide receiver, and due to unfortunate circumstances at the running back position, wasn't able to get as many reps, I'm sure, as he would like in practice at wide receiver, and was thrusted into an emergency situation. However, he, in his time working in the lab, has paid dividends because he had an absolutely spectacular spring game. And I believe that he is going to be utilized in a major way in the fall due to that versatility. And if you're looking at the thumbnail, I'm pretty sure you're seeing the thumbnail. You're like, okay, what's Fresh got going on right now? He's always coming up with these wild comparisons or whatever. Now you're talking about maybe Deebo Samuel. Before you start scoffing at that, before you start throwing bullets at me in the comment section, hear me out on this. All right, so yes, Deebo Samuel is my comp for Christian Leary, and let me tell you why. All right, these guys are almost built exactly the same. Christian Leary is about 5'11", 6 feet, around 195, 200 pounds, somewhere in there, very stocky. Okay, if you go watch, just look how he's built. There's a reason why Nick Saban put him at running back. They didn't just throw him there just for no reason. And if Bill O'Brien has any, and I'm saying any, creative bone in his body, he will look at Deebo Samuel highlights from the San Francisco 49ers and find a way to utilize Christian Leary in some kind of way. You just have to. Based on what we saw that he's able to get off press coverage. He's able to make things happen in space, utilizes his speed. You saw that long bomb that Jalen Milroe threw to him, was able to beat Malachi Moore. And that's due to just raw speed. Deebo Samuel ran, sub 4.5. I think he was clocked around 4.45, 4.48, somewhere in there for his 40 time. Christian Leary's clocked a little bit faster in high school. He was clocked sub 4.4. He's also a track guy. I believe he's somewhere in the 10.5 range. So elite top end speed, but it's the size. All right, it's the size. And you saw that in high school, and we're going to play some highlights because I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see the side-by-side comparison. All right, because I don't want y'all to think, oh, he's just talking crazy right now. All right, so you'll see the highlights of Christian Leary in high school where he's lined up in the Wildcat, lined up in the slot, taking handoffs, and watch the strength. All right, watch the strength that he has. Breaking tackles, taking it to the house. Same thing that Deebo Samuel did in high school as well. Watch these highlights from Deebo Samuel also. Lined up as a running back, breaking 2, 3, 4 tackles, and then taking it to the house. These guys are built almost identical. Now, does that mean that Christian Leary is just going to have a Deebo Samuel-like career at Alabama? I don't know. I can't predict the future. However, what I can do is tell y'all, based on watching these films, because I'm not just pulling this out my behind, okay? Watching the films of these two individuals, you can see Christian Leary played with so much swag, so much confidence in that 8-day game that it gives this offensive staff no reason to develop packages and situations for them to utilize his abilities. That's the reason for the spring game. You have a whole spring to be able to showcase yourself. Then you have the spring game to where it's going to be televised. There's going to be fans. Everybody's going to talk about it. So you're stepping up on the stage, and it's a way for Nick Saban to see whether you're going to wet the bed or not. All right, yeah, you had good practices, good scrimmages, but when you put you on the big stage, are you going to wet the bed, or are you going to stay, or are you going to, step up and showcase yourself? Christian Leary did that. He did his job. Now it's up to him to take that from the spring into the fall and allow these coaches to utilize him in his best abilities and build upon this. And I expect Nick Saban to ensure that that happens. Now, whether or not they listen to this video and do what I would do, because if it was me, I'd be going straight into the lab immediately after that game, if they hadn't already, and try to find ways to utilize him in situations that the 49ers use Deebo Samuel. I mean, why not? You have all these options already, all these playmakers that you have on offense. Open it up and find ways to utilize your best guys. You're still trying to find that absolute number one guy. And there's no one can definitively say that even after the 8-day game. You have a lot of good players, but do you have that number one guy? Can Christian Leary be that guy? I don't know. However, we do know that this guy can play. All right. He did have a touchdown last year, but we weren't able to truly see him showcase his full abilities because he was playing a position that he hadn't really practiced a ton. I'm sure throughout the fall until it was late, where Jason McClellan and Roydell Williams got hurt, and you needed to have somebody to, in case Trey Sanders and Brian Robinson were to go down, you needed to have someone ready to go with certain packages of plays, and Christian Leary was able to have the trust of Nick Saban and Bill O'Brien to do that. Well, now it's time to take it a step further and actually use this not in mop-up duty, but from the first quarter all throughout the game. All right, now, if you agree with what I said, let me know. If you disagree, who is your player comp? Don't just say, oh, I don't agree. Come with something else. Tell me who you think. Am I spot on? Am I wrong? Am I kind of in the middle? Let me know. Let's have a conversation. All right, so if you stayed to the end of the video, pat yourself in the back, run the likes up for me. I need this like 750. I feel like I deserve it on this one. All right, run this up, share this with the Bama fan that you have. And again, subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber. Also, make sure that you're following us on our other social platforms, Twitter, TD Alabama Mag, Instagram, TD Alabama Mag. Like us on Facebook. Get yourself a subscription by going to touchdownalabama.com. All right, do that now. You won't regret it, all right? And make sure you download the app, all right? If you're an iPhone user, go to the Apple Store, download the Touchdown Alabama app there. Android users, go to Google Play, download the app there as well. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Leave a comment, like I said. Again, smash the like button and run this thing up. And this is Brandon, AKA Fresh. I'm signing off.